You know what? The fact that we don't have Quint for a special captain for this ship is honestly a bit of a travesty, isn't it? We should have Quint. He should be a captain, right? That I can mount on my Indianapolis and you know, shock in the water. You know, like that'd be cool. That's okay, Cluster. This ship won't be floating very long. Indianapolis is nothing if not historically accurate. The problem with the ship is not the guns. Nothing wrong with the main battery on this ship. The radar can surprise people. The problem is, this thing eats full pins from every angle. There's no bow tanking in an Indianapolis. There's none of that. She gets slapped through the bow, the stern, the side, angle, upside, one side, and on bottom tier, which makes it even worse, right? So, yeah. This ship is... I will be dead very shortly. You might as well go ahead and get that F in chat queued up, kids, because you're gonna need it very, very soon. I have, Grunty. They were needed, I think. If they're not gonna nerf Weimar's reload, look at Weimar's DPM compared to some of the other Tier 7 light cruisers. It's obscene. It's like double. What are you doing? No. If they're not gonna nerf the reload on that ship, they gotta do something. So they nerfed her range. They brought her back to Atlanta range. Okay. Maybe. We'll see. I think in the end they're still gonna have to nerf her reload. Yeah, I know, Grunty. It's like they keep making the wrong decision. It's like, this ship is imbalanced because it fires shells too quickly. So, let's cut the main battery range. Guys, we've solved this problem. Ship is totally balanced now. Classic. Now, if memory serves, they court-martialed McVeigh during the war, but like 10 years later, they went back and reneged on the whole thing, didn't they? Didn't they? Was it much later than that? At some point, they exonerated McVeigh.
To Jurassic Park.
Was it the 80s? Was that okay? It was a long time. They blamed him for the whole thing, and then later on, they were like, "Yeah, about that. Sorry." The Clinton administration. Wow. Okay. It was never that dude's fault. Like, come on. Drovja, I remember your 80s. I was there for your 80s. Solucious, everybody and their dog wants more Fletcher-class boats. Why? Because Fletcher is awesome. Duh. Give me a Johnston, right? Where's that? Where's my Sullivans? Right? Oh, give it time, Mad Marauder. Look at this. Cyclone setting in. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong playing a heavy cruiser with no torpedoes in a cyclone? It looks like their entire team left this cap. Okay. I'm not sure that that's necessarily standard procedure, Night Owl. I don't feel like that's the case. There were plenty of captains in World War II who lost ships that I don't think they were court-martialed, right? Oh, Seleucus, the ship had a fabulous history. Well, so Samuel B. Roberts is a destroyer escort, and that starts to get a little wonky, right? Because now now the ship, like, that's a really, really tiny ship, right? That's smaller than a DD even. Addicted, I think, is where I am with the court-martial thing. It doesn't make sense to court-martial a captain for getting his ship sunk in wartime. It's not like everything in that battle is under his control. All right. In a moment, the Alba will detect me, and the Amagi will slap me. That's my prediction. 1 non-pin. God, even the guns aren't that great. Now, what's interesting is I can actually just sit here and shell this gneiss over the island for a little while. Yeah, let's do some of that. That feels okay. Moggy's run. 4 overpins on the gneiss. Feels terrible. Really want this shot on the Alba. Come on, give me some sits. Yeah, baby! Indianapolis says, get wrecked. See, there's nothing wrong with the guns on this ship. You just can't get shot at. Not a damn thing wrong with the guns on this ship. You just can't get shot at for any reason. You know, Glacial, I don't believe that it is. I'm pretty confident that nobody's hoists could handle the super heavy AP until Baltimore. Max, I'm hoping so, buddy. Right now, there's no reason for me to go anywhere. I'm just going to chill here for a bit. I probably shouldn't. But I'm sure as hell not going to charge a Gneisenau now. Probably taking pot shots at this Nagato while I can see him. Assuming I can get shells over this little dinky island in front of me. Which I can. Excellent. They lost sight of him. Burn, baby, burn. Japanese Inferno. Okay, so don't get dead. Gneiss is coming out. This is gonna hurt. Amagi says hi. See what I mean? You get shot at, you take a sit. That's the Indianapolis life. Don't get shot at. All my battleships up here ran away. Guys, you haven't secured this cap yet. Maybe you think you have, but you haven't. Alright, the Mahan is dead. The other 2 destroyers are down south. Say hello to my little right now, I'm basically just clinging to this island. Oh, this could be good. Hold on. Really? You're telling me I missed him? I feel like I kind of have to call BS, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was useful. Damn it. Zimag gave his guns flipped? Yeah. I gotta keep moving. I'm gonna be dead soon if I don't. Good game. Go away, Moggy. You big bully. Oh, the Sims is my bloody hero.
It slapped you back to Bangkok. Time for some fisting.
Swap to the HE for a bit. This is American smoke even. Even bloody better. Even bloody better. Relax, I want my guns to reload. Yes, I can radar. But it's very short duration radar, so kind of craptacular. I'm going to get 2 salvos out of it, so they got to count, basically, right? Come on, American piercing. Not enough. It's all right. Got him. Imagi is looking rough. The Georgia's up in front of me. I have no eyes on the Georgia. I'm trapped between an Imagi and a Georgia. The Imagi is more likely to die. I still have plenty of smoke as long as I go this way. There's the Imagi. The Imagi's out. All right, so let's get away from this Georgia. I'm going to back out and then use the smoke to hopefully run north behind this island. And then to get flipped around and maybe get back to sea. Although the Sims is probably going to beat me to sea. Which is fine. I'm not going to throw away my ship. I'm running out of smoke. I think I've made this move too late. Now, we're going to have a moment here where the Georgia may have eyes on me. Depending on where he is in the cap. Yep. Time to go. Nope. I split it. Woo! Fate protects fools, children, and ships named Indianapolis, apparently. All right, Demo, have a good one, man. Thanks for being here. God, that Georgia's just chowing down on our team like they don't even exist. It's just like, oh, I'll just move up in the middle and wreck things. It's fine. They can't do anything about it. And in truth, he's not 100% wrong. All right, so Lucius, thanks for being here, man. Have a good one. Is that Georgia going to keep moving out? Let's assume for a minute. No, he's coming to a stop. Isn't he? Do I dare go out here? Screw it. Let's live dangerously. Let's live dangerously. He's turning his guns now. He's like, oh yeah, we're totally turning our guns for that guy. Am I dead? I am! Totally worth it. Don't even care.
Welcome.
Jose, TJ, guys, thank you for the follows. And this, ladies and gentlemen, would appear to be the end of the Georgia, right there with that bow torp. Boop. There we go. I mean, I died, but I knew I was going to die. When you play in Indianapolis, you don't go in expecting to live. Living an entire game in Indianapolis is the exception. Very, very much the exception. Yeah, the damage isn't too bad. Most of that came on the big salvo against the Alba and the Atlanta. I didn't get to farm the battleships for as much AP as I would have liked, but it wasn't too bad. You know, Grunty, I disagree. I feel like that surviving is one of the learning how to survive a game of warships is one of the most important skills you can develop. But not nearly Bill's. NOLA has more bow armor. Now, I'm not going to be able to bow tank at Georgia, but if I'm up against a Gneisenau, for example, I can bounce his shells off my bow. He can't overmatch my bow in New Orleans, whereas he will overmatch my bow in Indianapolis. Very recently, they buffed all the American mid-tier heavy cruisers with more bow armor. The only one they forgot, Indianapolis. Shay Guy with the raid.
This way.
Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's do a quick one of these. There we go. Come on. Kill the scone. And there we go. Game over. So the Georgia basically steamrolled us, and everybody else on their team was kind of marginal use. It's a win. I'm not going to kvetch. That's the frustrating thing about playing Indianapolis, right? The ship already has so many baked-in challenges, right? It's fat. It's fairly detectable. It doesn't handle all that well. It's not that fast. What do they do to it? They give it 0 survivability and radar. Well, for no survivability and radar, I'd rather play in Atlanta. Like, duh.